Today's the due date. How are you feeling? Do you feel ready to have the baby soon?
I'm feeling some contractions now, so I'll be heading to the hospital now.
Okay, I'll be heading there as well then.
No, that's okay. I don't know how long it will take. And I think visitors aren't allowed.
That's fine. I'm going instead of James, since he's on a business trip.
Yeah, that's true. But he should be getting home tomorrow. And he'll come straight to the hospital when he gets back.
I'll be accompanying you, so it'll be fine.
What? My mom will be accompanying me, so that's okay. I'm glad you're willing to help, but really, that's not necessary. I'll contact you again once the baby's born.
Okay, I'll be heading there now.
Huh? I said things were fine.
Don't worry. Leave things to me.
But what am I leaving to you?
My hair. A boy will finally be born. I've been looking forward to this. He's all mine.
He's yours? What are you talking about? I'll make sure that he's born a healthy boy. Can you wait to discuss this until after I'm done giving birth? I'll be going now. Goodbye.
Anna, are you doing okay? I'm sorry that my business trip came at such a terrible time. I'll be going straight home first thing in the morning after my meeting ends. Don't worry, I'll be there soon.
It's okay. After this, you'll get to take time off work to take care of the baby. I'll take care of things on my own for now, so look forward to seeing the baby.
Okay.
Can you tell your mom that she doesn't have to come? My mom will take your place, so we don't need her help.
I'll tell her.
She seems to be looking forward to the birth of her grandchild, but she was saying something about her heir. I have no idea. When I heard that, it made me kind of nervous.
It's fine, we'll worry about that later. Don't worry about anything. I understand that giving birth is difficult. So just deal with that unimportant stuff later.
You say that it's not important, but it is to me. Don't just ignore me. Can you listen to what I'm saying? You'll tell her yourself, right?
Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore what you were saying. I just wanted to make things less stressful for you. But seriously, don't worry. No matter what my mom said, I'll be by you and our son's side. If she claims that the baby is her heir or that she wants to raise him, I'll just ignore her. Because he's our child after all.
I'm glad you said that. I really needed to hear that. I'm arriving at the hospital now. I'll message you again later.
Good luck. You can contact me at any time. I'm excited.
Thanks. See you later.
The baby still hasn't been born yet?
Oh, not yet.
What are you doing goofing around? Give birth already. The baby should come out already, instead of being trapped inside for so long. Is this making sense to you?
I'll be giving birth in the next few hours. I'm really trying my best. I'm pushing through the pain.
I heard that your parents are the ones looking after you. Why can't it be me? My house is closer and I'm already right by the hospital.
Since James isn't here, I want my mother to be by my side. I don't think what I'm saying is strange at all.
But will your mother be able to make it there in time? I can take her place. I am James's mother after all. A grandchild is practically the same as a son.
No, they're not.
Whatever, I'll be waiting in the lobby. I'll let your mother go home.
Huh? I have no idea what you're trying to do here. Please stop.
I'm the one who should get a first look at the kid. I'll be the one in the delivery room.
What are you saying? Please speak to James about this. I can't take it anymore.
Have you still not woken up? You're a stupid daughter-in-law. I will be taking my air then.
I just woke up. What do you mean by that last message? Where's my child? The midwives are freaking out too.
What do you want? It's the middle of the night. Why don't you give it some time to think about?
What's going on? Where's my child?
You lost consciousness right after having the baby. You really can't keep it together.
I heard what happened. But now that I'm awake, I noticed that my child was gone. And I saw your message. What's going on? I can't believe you would steal my child.
Saying I stole him is disgraceful. I'm taking this child as my heir.
What? What do you mean?
I will never allow you to meet him ever again. I can't
believe you would go as far as to say that. How cruel can you be? I don't even care what you think. Don't you understand that you can't just take a child from the hospital? The midwives are panicking. If you took him somewhere, you need to bring him back immediately.
The baby is sleeping peacefully, so everything is fine. I'm experienced with raising children, so don't worry.
So you really took him?
You used up all your strength giving birth and fainted. So during that time, I took my grandson home to raise him.
You're insane.
Just give up already.
I've never been so mad before in my life. I will never forgive you for this.
Your way of talking is disgraceful. Your son is lucky that he won't have to be raised by such a vulgar woman. I'll be raising him in a proper manner.
I'll risk my life to get my baby back.
Are you threatening me? Are you trying to scare me?
I'm being dead serious. I will not allow this. I've contacted my husband, and the police will be at your house soon.
What? The police? What do you mean, the police? Why should I get the cops called on me just for taking my grandson home?
That child has only been alive for a few hours. He's a baby that should be in the hospital. How can you just take my baby? I have contacted the police.
What? Seriously?
The hospital is also at fault in this situation, since they left you, me, and the baby alone in the hospital room. They probably searched for the baby real long and hard all over the hospital. But this unexpected nightmare happened. Even the midwives could never imagine a situation like this. It's hard to believe that a mother-in-law would steal her grandson, and make her run for it.
Make her run for it? You're being dramatic. I only took my heir home.
That's literally called kidnapping.
What?
You seem to lack the understanding that you have committed a crime. What you have done is a clear case of kidnapping. My husband is on a business trip, but he's rushing home now. He canceled his plans for the business meeting, so he's trying to get here as soon as he can. Don't you feel sympathy for him? He's like this all because of his crazy mother.
Are you talking about me?
Who else would it be, you piece of trash? You can't just go around stealing someone's kid. Even though I just went through excruciating labor, I haven't even seen my own baby's face. And despite that, here you are, putting him in danger, you stupid woman.
I'm shocked at how many say to me. Are you forgetting the fact that I'm James's mother?
I haven't forgotten, but I bet James wants to forget that. You'll end up getting arrested by the police.
What? That would never happen. This is all a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding? How so? I called your husband, and he confirmed the situation. You took the baby home with you.
Hold on. What kind of crazy things are you saying to my husband? Stop messing around. Don't contact us so late at night.
The one who is messing around is you, idiot.
What did you say?
You took a newborn baby from the hospital. How could you take responsibility if something were to happen to him?
Nothing will happen, since I'm used to raising children. And since he's my heir, I was planning on taking the responsibility to raise him.
What responsibility? If something happened to him, then you wouldn't be able to take responsibility over him, since it would be all your fault. Your husband is also furious.
Hold on a second. Why are you calling my family?
James did. You told your husband that you received the hospitals in my permission, that you could take the baby and watch after him. You lied to him and took the baby home. The fact that you have the audacity to lie shows that you knew that you were doing something wrong.
That's not true, but...
Since you lied to your husband, he might want a divorce.
Divorce? Who is this about?
You and your husband, obviously. Having a conversation is impossible with you. My husband also says that he will cut off ties with you. He says he never wants to interact with you again under any circumstances.
Wait, what is going on here? Are you planning on stealing this kid away from me?
Are you stupid? He's my son! Do you understand how worried I am? Do you understand how you doing something insane like this hurts James and me?
Well, I thought this was the right thing to do.
See? You're acting selfishly. That'll lead to your husband wanting a divorce from you.
My husband is quite angry and is telling me I need to return the baby to the hospital. What should I do?
There's only one obvious answer. Give him back now. Your husband says that he will take responsibility and return my baby. I never want to see your face again, so don't come to the hospital.
But this child needs me.
What that child needs is me. You don't need to do anything foolish anymore. I'll never allow with my son again.
What? Never again? This must be a joke.
I'm not joking. Never see me, James, or my child ever again.
What will happen to my heir?
Who cares? We'll be completely cutting off ties from you. I never want to see your face again, so get lost. Don't you think you should turn yourself in to the police? See you never, criminal. In the end, the father-in-law carried the baby and rushed to the hospital by taxi. Soon enough, the baby was given proper care and did not suffer any injuries. Anna sobbed seeing her baby come back safely. The father-in-law apologized profusely. The husband James came rushing home in the early morning to finally see his baby in person. Anna and James happily celebrated the birth of their baby. However, the father-in-law was of course outraged. He called for a divorce and straight up told her to leave the house and to live her life as a criminal. The police, called by the hospital, eventually arrived at the mother-in-law's home and arrested her. James also cut off ties with his mother, so she became depressed, knowing that she would never get to see her grandchild again. She seems to have no hope left for the future.
Hey, Mom. Are you there? Did this message go through? Mom?
Yes, what's up, Cindy?
What's for dinner tonight?
Huh? Is that what you're texting me about? You never contact me to ask what we're having for dinner. What's the matter?
Today is, a special day. My birthday, remember? You do remember, right, Mom? Don't tell me you forgot.
Of course not. I was just going to buy your birthday cake.
Seriously? I knew you wouldn't forget, Mom.
I'm heading over to the mall to pick up the cake, so I'm gonna be a bit late. You're still out with your friends, right? We still have some time before dinner, so enjoy yourself until then.
Yeah, but I'm kind of in the mood to come home a little early today.
Oh yeah? Okay then, wait for me at home. I won't be long. You got that? Do a little homework until dinner.
Okay, I'll do that. See you later. I just got back. Hey, what kind of cake did you get? Hope it's the chocolate with strawberries. I love that one. Did you pick it up at Le Paris? Come on, Mom, pick up. I can't stand the wait.
Sorry, I can't reveal that just yet. It's a secret until tonight.
Come on, Mom. Can't wait that long. I need to know. At least give me a hint. At least tell me if you had my name etched on it.
Sorry, you're not going to get a scrape of information out of me. This is top secret stuff we're talking about. I tell you now, and that just diminishes all the fun. Be patient, birthday girl. What's up, Cindy? You seem really upbeat this year.
I'm so excited. This is no just any supermarket cake. This is the real deal from Le Paris. I've been looking forward to this all week.
Okay, calm down. Let's open it up as soon as I get home. Just a little peek, though. It might take a bit longer, so sit tight. I'll be back as soon as I can.
All right, hurry up, though.
Okay, see you soon.
Mom, pick up, would you? Where the hell are you? When are you coming home? You know what? The oil heater ran out of fuel. It's getting pretty cold in here. Is there more out in the garage? I don't know how to refill it, so get back home as soon as you can. Okay, Mom? Mom, are you there? Why won't you answer? It's already 9 p.m. Where are you, Mom?
Your mom will never return. Sorry to say.
Excuse me? What are you saying? Come on, Mom! Hurry home! I'm getting super hungry! I haven't eaten all day! My birthday will be over soon. Please come home.
I'm not your mother. I'm your mother's lover. I'm contacting you on her behalf.
So, does that mean Mom is with Dad?
Oh boy, what a hassle. No, kid, I'm not your dad. I'm her lover, her boyfriend. You do understand, right?
Come on, Mom. Stop screwing around and hurry up and come home. It's really getting cold and I'm getting really hungry.
Shut the hell up, you little brat! I'm getting sick of your whining. Can we even have a normal conversation? See that? Now do you understand? So that's the story. She's starting a new life. See ya.
Wait, let me speak to Mom. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. What are you talking about? What do you mean she's never coming back? What's this about starting a new life? I don't get it. What's going on?
I'm sure your grandma or your father will be by to pick you up, so hold tight for a bit longer. Grab a blanket from the bedroom if you're cold. Okay, see ya.
Hand the phone to Mom right now. I want to talk to her directly. Why won't Mom talk to me directly? What's going on? Does she no longer care for me? Is that it? It can't be. She said she was on the way to buy a birthday cake for me. She promised. Why? After that strange conversation, I never received a message from my mother again. That time, it was just the two of us. We were living together as mother and daughter. I was pretty young at the time, and I had no idea what was going on. Apparently, my mother contacted my father, and he rushed over to pick me up. And since that day, I've been living with my father. I recall my father explaining the situation to me, not all at once, but gradually, so as not to traumatize me. Yes, that's right. My mother simply abandoned me for some guy. I loved my mom dearly. As you can imagine, it was a devastating blow to a child. I also remember that I was constantly crying at my father's arms every night. That was a long time ago. I just turned 18 today. Yes, my birthday. That fateful day was on my birthday too. Every year the memories start flooding back. A lot happened over the years, and on that day of my high school graduation, an unpleasant incident was about to unfold. Hello, Mother. I'm correct in calling you that, right? Sorry, it's just all of a sudden that I wasn't ready for it. I've calmed down a bit, so I decided to contact you.
You've really grown up, Cindy. I saw you the other day and I was so shocked.
I was surprised you even recognized me.
Well, you were my daughter after all. How could I not recognize you? That aside, I was surprised that you believed I was your mother.
My mind sort of went blank when you approached me, though. Why wouldn't I believe you were my mother?
You were with friends then, so bit late, but congratulations on your graduation.
Yeah, thanks, Mom.
Where was your father and grandpa and grandma? Weren't they there with you?
Oh, so you haven't heard. Dad passed some time back.
Excuse me? Say that again?
He passed away last year from cancer.
I had no idea.
I told Grandma and Grandpa they didn't have to come. They have trouble walking, so it was for the better. So, nobody was there.
I see. I wish I could have been there for you. I'm really sorry.
I don't mind. I'm used to this kind of thing. Besides, you're not related. I mean, you know, they probably wouldn't have let you in anyway.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
So, why were you there?
Yeah, I was getting to that. This was pretty important, so I wanted to talk to you directly. But I suppose that's not possible.
No, not possible. I get really tired if we talk too long. There is something you want to say, tell me now.
Well, it's kind of hard for me to say this, but I'm ill. It's leukemia.
Oh yeah? Is that right?
That seems like a pretty lukewarm reaction. I said I have leukemia. Do you know what this is?
You think? I think my reaction is pretty normal. And so, what do you want me to do about it?
Well, nothing. I just wanted you to know, that's all. It's just that medical costs are super high. I need money for treatment. So I was hoping you would work a bit and send me some money, to help me out. I'll introduce you to a great job opportunity. What do you say? Help your sick mother out, please?
I'm going to have to pass on that. It's really none of my business.
But you graduated from high school, right? You can get a good job right away. You're 18, for God's sake, you should be working.
Sorry, I'm set to go to college, so I can't help you out. You're going to have to work it out yourself.
Why are you being so stubborn? What's the use for a girl going to college? You'll just spend a fortune on tuition, and after graduating you'll just marry, have kids, and become a housewife? What a total waste of money. You'll be better off working while you're still young. Like I said, I can introduce you to some jobs. Pretty good paying jobs too.
I really don't know why you're going on about this. I mean, you're no longer my mother. At least, I don't consider you my mother. We're complete strangers. I have no intention of sending you money or getting a job. I want to concentrate on my studies.
Hold on a second, Cindy. I'm sick. Didn't you hear me? I have leukemia.
I really don't care if you have leukemia or cancer or even the flu. You're nothing to me. Why would I help a complete stranger? So I take it that the reason why you approached me was simply to get money out of me? Is that it? Well, if that's the case, this conversation is over. Okay then, see you. Good luck.
Please, don't call me a stranger. I'm your mother, for God's sake. Have a little compassion.
That's where you're wrong. You're not my mother, and I am no longer your daughter. I was only 5 years old when you left me, and I've never forgotten what you did to me. But you know what? I feel a lot better now. Like a load was taken off my shoulders, so I thank you for that. Now I can completely delete you from my memory.
Didn't you hear me? I'm sick. I'm dying. I really felt bad about leaving you that night. I just couldn't return. The guy I was with just would not let me go.
You felt bad about it, huh? You abandoned your 5-year-old daughter for some guy? Is that something a mother would do?
Well, you know, I was still pretty young. I didn't know what I was doing.
No use making excuses now. No matter what you say, it won't change the fact that you abandoned me. Do you not realize that your pathetic excuses are hurting me even more? I don't care if you're sick. Are you even really sick? Is this just another one of your tricks? Like, I'll be back with your birthday cake soon?
Cindy, I understand you completely. I'm just a selfish old woman. I know that.
If you know that, well, please don't ever show your face in front of me again.
Please, listen to me. I'm currently looking for a donor. I need a marrow transplant if I'm going to survive this disease. That's how serious this whole thing is. These transplants are possible if the donor is a relative. The best chance of survival is if the donor is a son or a daughter. I may survive if you're the donor. I want you to get a checkup, and if things work out, I want you to be the donor. What do you say? I gave birth to you. That's the least you can do for your mother.
I've heard enough. Goodbye.
Hold it 1 second, Cindy. I haven't finished yet. Cindy, please hear me out.
Hello, Cindy. You might remember me. Probably not. It was a long time ago. I can't understand you, Cindy. How could you be like that to your mother?
Who the hell are you?
I'm your mother's husband. We talked once, way back when. I hear you refused my wife's request.
Yes, I did. What's it to you?
Do you realize what you have done? At this rate, my loving wife, she'll be dead. Are you okay with that? If that happens, the fault will lie with you. You do realize that, don't you?
Excuse me, but I would appreciate it if you wouldn't blame every little thing on me.
She has a chance to survive, and you're just going to abandon her? Is that what you're going to do? Your mother gave birth to you. How could you treat your own flesh and blood this way?
For someone who abandoned her 5-year-old child, that's rich. Okay, let me get this straight. She feels death is approaching, so she suddenly feels remorse. She wants redemption. Is that what you're saying? The reason why I won't help her is simply because she abandoned me when I most needed her. I will never forgive her for what she did. And she had a complete stranger call me on her behalf? Seriously? Some old pathetic excuse for a mother. That's all I have to say about this whole thing. I really don't give a crap whether this person lives or dies. It has nothing whatsoever to do with me.
You're a real piece of cake, you little brat. You're just like your father. I feel really sorry for my wife to have a daughter like you. She's been in tears ever since you shunned her. All her relatives ignore her, and her only daughter doesn't care if she lives or dies. What a pathetic family. If you can't work and send her money, the least you can do is be a donor.
Oh yeah, you're that guy who called that night. Why do I have to sit here as you trash talk my father's name? He was a good person, and he loved me. He brought me up and took care of me all those years. He was always by my side, encouraging me every step of the way. And you know what? My dad never missed a birthday party for me. He was the greatest dad ever. He even left a college fund for me. Dad provided everything I needed, even after he died. Compare that to your wife. She abandons me as a child. And years later, she appears out of the blue asking for money and God knows what? If you want to have pity on someone, I would appreciate a little of that.
So what you're saying is, you're just going to leave your mother high and dry? Just let her die? Your mother? You do know you only have one mother. There is nobody that can take her place. She dies, and she's gone forever. You do understand that, right?
No use trying to squeeze sympathy out of me, mister. I have no emotional attachment towards my mother. Live or die, it makes no difference to me. If she needs so much help, why don't you help her? Why come to me? Isn't that right, Mr. Walsh? Frank Walsh, if I recall.
Why do you know my name?
I had a private investigator check you out. Got the report right here. Apparently, you used to work with my mother, and it says here that you were married before you hooked up with my mother. The reason for divorce? Gambling, huh? This little habit of yours still continues to this day. Now, how could you pay for your wife's surgery with zero savings? So you guys came up with this cockamamie scheme to milk some money out of me. Isn't that what this is all about?
Hey, you little punk! You keep talking like that, it's not going to end well for you!
Hey, says here that you work for a major ad agency. If you continue to harass me, I have no other choice but to contact people at your company. So, please, get lost. I don't want anything to do with people of your ilk.
I was doing you a favor! A chance to rekindle a relationship with a mother and her daughter! You even mention anything about this to my employers, you will reap the consequences! It won't be pretty, I guarantee you that! Or do you want to witness what happens if you really piss off an adult?
Oh, really? What the hell do you plan to do, Mr. Walsh?
I'm talking about strength, power, you sorry little brat! I would teach you a lesson you won't forget! You won't be able to even get out of bed to go to school!
So you're gonna beat me up? Didn't know an ad agency hired members of the mafia. You threatened me. Well, I have ideas of my own too. Goodbye, Mr. Walsh.
Hold on a second! I'm not finished!
Hey, Cindy, pick up! What the hell did you do to James?
Excuse me? May I ask who this is?
Cut the crap, you little brat! I'm your mother, for God's sake! How could you do this to your own blood relative? You're a demon!
Excuse me, but I don't have a mother. But I do recall someone who demanded that I work and send her money that she wants me to donate my bone marrow so she can save her own life. And then, when I refused, she had her husband threaten to beat me up if I didn't comply. Yeah, there was someone like that. So, what's this all about?
I got a call from a lawyer. This is you, right? What the hell are you thinking?
I was threatened. My life was in danger. I had to do something.
If this company finds out about it, do you realize what would happen? They would fire him on the spot. I can't believe you sent a damn lawyer.
I was scared for my life. He said he would beat me up so bad that I would not be able to go to school. Did you know that? So, I got some advice from a lawyer friend of mine. He said he would help me out, so I left it up to him. I don't know much about legal matters. I'm just a little kid. Besides, he brought it on himself. What exactly did I do wrong? I was the one who was threatened.
Are you serious? I can't believe you took him at face value. He was frustrated. He didn't mean it. Why do you even know a lawyer?
Maybe I should have been more clear. The lawyer was Dad's friend. Dad was worried about me, and he knew he didn't have long with the cancer and all, so he made sure I was taken care of after he was gone. He left me a list of people to contact if I ever was in trouble. I sort of scoffed at that time, but I'm really grateful for his forethought. That law firm is backing me 100%. They're not some fly-by-night operation either. So, you better hire a good lawyer if you're gonna take them on.
We don't have that kind of money.
Seriously? He's a gambler, right? He must be rolling in the box.
You've really changed. Cindy, how could you?
Wait a sec. Don't tell me you guys don't have any money. Oh my god, are you guys heavily in debt? Like from all the gambling?
That's right. Nobody will even give us a loan. What the hell are we supposed to do?
Holy smoke! You guys really got yourself in a rut! I wouldn't want to be in your shoes right now.
Please, Cindy, help us out. Please, I beg you. I apologize for all I did to you. So please, let's make up and start over. What do you say? I know. Let's do that birthday party that we never got to do. I'll even go out and buy a cake especially for you. We'll have a big celebration.
No, thank you. I really can't take this crap anymore, so goodbye. I ask that you go through my lawyer from now on if you have something to say. Hey, Mom, now do you know how I felt that day? After that conversation, my lawyer discussed the situation with my mother and her husband. They agreed that they would refrain from contacting me or having anything to do with me in the future. As for my mother and this guy James, I heard they were unable to pay their debts and all their assets were seized. I don't really know what happened to them afterwards. When I was a kid, I adored my mother, but I made up my mind that despite her being my mother, it would be better to not have any contact with her. It's the decision I made, and I have no regrets. But running into her that day and hashing everything out took a huge load off my back. Now I'm just attending college and making a whole lot of new friends. The only family I have left is my grandpa and grandma, whom I will cherish for the rest of my life. And I mustn't forget Dad. He's probably watching me from up there. I'm going to make him proud as I start my new life.